Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry I look very crusty. Someone got me sick. Today we are going to be working on my Lexus. In replace of the STI, I got a daily just because for right now I'm taking a break with more modified cars. I just wanted a little daily for work. We are going to be working on it. Even though it's a daily, I still want it to be looking right and running right. We are going to be basically fixing up the paint. The paint is not super terrible, but it could definitely need some polishing. Let's go ahead and show you what we have done so far to it. Here she is. I've never showed her on the channel before, but she's a 07 Lexus IS 250. Now we are gonna start claying her. So the paint is definitely not bad, but I want it to look like a mirror. When you do feel it, it's definitely very crusty, so we're gonna have to go ahead and clay bar it so it's smooth before we do any of the polishing. But yeah, like I said, the paint is definitely not bad, but definitely want it to look, you know, brand new. It didn't have window tint, so I went ahead and added some limo tint and I really like it. While we're here, I'm gonna give you guys a little car tour. If you're not interested, just skip it. It's a stock IS 250. This is what the inside looks like. The seat is pretty fucked up. So we did add a system here so that I'm able to use CarPlay because I just drive it to work and back, but while I'm doing so, I want to be able to listen to my music. She does have a sunroof, which I don't really use. So far what I've done to this car is replace the TPS sensors, got her in alignment. I also got her new tires. Ever since I've done that, she runs great. I haven't had any issues with her. What I really do like about her is the gas mileage is completely way better than the STI, even though I really do miss the STI. I'm sure you guys are familiar with this car. It's his built Gen 3 Coyote. It's probably my favorite car out of all the cars he owns, despite the McLaren and the Supra. A lot of you guys probably choose the Supra, but I'm into fast cars. So it's gutted for those of you who don't know. That's what the inside looks like. He thinks I'm fucking stupid. Okay, that means she's good to go. Now he's gonna start his McLaren MP412C. For those of you who don't know what type of McLaren is this. Yeah. This is what it's like owning a lot of cars. You gotta move a lot of shit just to get in and out of the garage. That's so loud. It's gonna get real quiet right now. It just has to warm up a bit. There we go. Jesus Christ. It took a second. Usually it doesn't take that long, but I think since we're in colder weather, it's gonna take a little longer for her to get warmed up. But the exhaust is by Voodoo. Check him out on Instagram. We went ahead and switched cameras. We're gonna use a reusable clay bar to clay bar the car. We already have some soap on here, so we're gonna go ahead and just start claying. So once you feel that it's smooth, that means you are done with that little section. But look how bad it is. It looks very foggy, especially like this area here and this area.
I can still see them. I mean, the panel does looks way better.
Yeah, way better, but
like we'll see a side by side right now when I lift up this tape. But
yeah, maybe we won't be able to get out the scratches.
Well, yeah, no, we'll be able to get out most of the scratches. Like the car is gonna look great. It's just not gonna look brand new. I mean, you could see in this light, there's still scratches. It's not that, but, and I mean, it is, well, how old is this car? It's an older car, so it looks good. Let's see the difference. Yeah, look at that. Look at your paint. Yeah, that looks way better. So we're gonna do the whole hood and see how it looks, but I think the Ultra Cut is going to be the way to go, just because these are some really bad scratches.
So this is what it looks like with one pass of the Ultra Cut and then one pass of the glaze. You could definitely see where the fogginess went away. I don't see it anymore. Now you could tell right here, like it really looks like a mirror. You could genuinely see the Honda logo. If you look overall, it looks 1,000 times better of how it looked like, especially right here. You can see still that there are some really deep scratches, but unfortunately we're not going to be able to get them out. We're going to move on to this fender. This is going to be the before shot. You can see it's really hazy. A lot of deep scratches right there, and it just looks like, especially right here in this section, looks super bad. I went to go get a little Pop-Tart brake, and he worked on the fender, and look how crazy it looks. Obviously you could still see these are like the paint chips, so don't look at that, but just like show them that angle.
Dude, this, like, I mean, I know like angles are kind of tricky, but that shit is wet. I mean,
you can probably see my hand right here.
From how it was before to now.
Yeah, before it was really bad.
Like you could even see, like, even if I'm trying to show you scratches, like there's still deep scratches, but before it was Swirl City. Now it's like, before it was like this. Oh fuck, it's hard to. Like up top, no, show them up top. Yeah, you can see all the swirls right there. You can see all the spider webs. It's everywhere. And then now it's glass.
Okay, after a whole day of working on it, car is finally done. I'm gonna give you guys a look now. Look at her, even just standing here. You could see the reflection. Trunk kind of looks like a pond of water. He basically take over today because I have been a little more sick, so he kind of finished the job. Oh, and he also ceramic coated it. Yeah, as you guys could see, like the roof was so bad and it was so foggy, but if you look at it now, it's like crystal clear. There's like no fog, especially right here. There's a lot of foggy areas and it just looks like a glazed donut. Look at the trunk too. Do you see the reflection? And it's nighttime, so for you to be able to still see a reflection during this time is completely insane. It just looks like a brand new car, even though it's like a 07. But
you still hate the color?
Yeah, I do still hate the color. So maybe we just did all this for nothing. We're just gonna end up wrapping it, but but it looks completely transformed. Paint wasn't, no, actually it was pretty bad now thinking about it. Yeah, you could still see some deep scratches right there.
So let me explain something.
Okay.
This car, it was resprayed. So there's runs all over the car, that like down low. I saw them on the front bumper and on the rear bumper. Maybe it was just the bumpers, but the paint was stiffer to chop through than my boy said typically Lexuses are. So that would explain it. So the scratches could be under the clear, and that would make sense for a lot of it because there's some shit that just like won't come out. Like you can't feel these little imperfections. So we're thinking that they're underneath the clear coat. So it is what it is. It's the best we could do with
what we're working with.
Yeah. And from what it looked like before to what it looks like now, it's not embarrassing.
It looks like a brand new car. Even this angle, like the reflection is completely insane. It just looks like a mirror, kind of like, yeah, like right here, just looks like you just reach in there and like it's like a pond of water.
Yeah, the paint has nice depth.
Like I said, he had to take over for the rest of the day because I've been a little more sick. You could probably hear in my voice. This is how the car looks like during the day. Clearly, like you could see the reflection really well right here. There's no more fog on the hood. Sorry if my voice sounds super bad, but this is my third day being sick and it's probably the worst day. The sunroof doesn't have any more of those gray patches. It looks super nice. You can see my reflection really well. I'm really happy with it, and definitely was worth the time and effort put into it.